Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're at Codea Clubhouse. I'm here with some juniors. We're just going to talk about things that are happening. It's been a long time since I had a newcomer. So I have a newcomer today. I'm going to let her talk about how she feels and everything. I'm into my bachata mode, so. All right. So go from my left to my right. And just everybody say your name, your age, please.
So my name is Mibaka. I'm 10 years old. And that's all.
Okay, 10.
My name is Naya, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, Naya. Naya's new. This is the first time doing a podcast.
My name is Angel, and I'm 10.
All right, what's up, Angel?
Yep.
Let me shut down the music over here. What's going on, guys? Have you guys been listening to the podcast?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
A
Not me.
lot.
Not me.
I've been recently checking up on you guys on Spotify.
Okay, you're using Spotify. Okay. What about you? You can say the truth. Well, you need to start listening to it. It's not about just coming to the podcast. I mean, not everybody makes the internet, but you still have to listen to the other ones that do. So maybe if you do listen to them, you could be like, oh, that's how I could get better. That's how Mr. Ish, picks the topic. So I really don't pick a topic, but that's how, if it's interesting, it goes up fast. On Friday, we did one that was totally all in Spanish, and it was up in the same day. So I could put it up as fast as I can when I have a chance, but you guys have to listen to it. Because if my boss doesn't see that people are listening to it, this class is not going to exist. Because, it's all about exposure. We need to, expose you guys to this. And it's nice that you'll come in and talk and all that. That's great.
Okay.
But there's a second part to it. You guys have to listen to it. So with that being said, well, what's the topic for today? What do you guys want to talk about?
Thanks.
You want thanks? You want to give me thanks for opening the door and letting you guys in?
Yeah.
Oh, Thanksgiving? Oh, that's a great topic. So what do you guys do for Thanksgiving? I mean, let's go around the table. That's a little different. I mean, most of us here are Spanish. Maybe we have different dishes or we have different traditions. So let's talk about giving thanks and some traditions. So you start off.
So in Thanksgiving, I go to my grandma's house. And we eat all the food. My mom makes 24 foods. It's so crowded. My mom does the most food in there.
Oh,
and then
food and leftovers. That's what it's about.
Yeah, I eat it all, almost all. And then my uncle brings his PS4 so he could play Fortnite, whatever. And we all just get crowded by him just to watch it. Me, my sister, my other uncle, and that's all.
So that's how you celebrate your Thursday. But how do you feel about giving thanks? What kind of thanks do you give back?
Ooh, I don't know. We just
You have to be thankful for something. I mean, at your age, you're thankful
for my whole family.
Yeah, for the family. You're thankful that your grandmother's still around. She gets to see you, grow up. I mean, a lot of us don't have our grandparents or parents around. So that's an important part. I mean, having siblings and aunts and uncles, that's all great. What about you?
Naya.
What's going on, Naya? What you do for Thanksgiving? Anything different besides eating turkey? You eat pateles?
Yeah.
You eat pateles? Talking to the microphone, baby.
Talking to the mic.
Talking to the mic. You gotta get closer to talk.
Because they won't hear you if you're farther away.
Thank you. Thank you. My producers are on top of you. Is anything different you do with mom?
No.
Watch movies, television shows. There's a movie that you guys watch every Thanksgiving.
Oh, we put Thanksgiving music.
Okay.
Huh.
Do you guys go to church? You do anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a good tradition. What about you, Angel?
Me, I don't use turkey. I use pernil.
Ooh, pernil.
What is that?
You don't know pernil?
No.
No.
Pernil is roast pork. That's when they cook it in the oven. Ah, so wonderful.
It tastes so good.
It is the best. It's like having a giant pork chop.
Exactly.
Basically.
And
That's good.
and we invite people from our church, and this year my aunt is coming, so
Where's she
it's
from?
gonna be
From Santo Domingo?
Silent
She's
cheers.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, she's Puerto Rican. Okay.
Yeah, and she's coming with her dog, which is gonna be different, really different.
Despacito.
So I don't know what's gonna happen. He probably gonna. The dog is probably gonna go
Eat all-
jump up and down. He's
Is
gonna
he a
try
big
to.
dog or a little dog?
He's a little dog.
Yeah, don't
He's
worry
a
about it.
mix.
If it's a big dog, then you gotta worry about it. If it's a little dog,
He
don't worry
tries to steal everyone's food every time I'm
All
at
right,
my
well,
aunt's
I
house.
knew it.
He's not welcome in
That's
my
cool.
house. The last dog that ate my food, he moved on. He got I sent him to my father-in-law's house. I had a dog and I put my food out and he ate all my food, my steak, my pork chops. I mean my steak and my potatoes, everything.
Oh wow.
And then I was like, all right, this dog eats too much. I gave him to my stepfather.
Like, bye-bye.
Yesterday, I was eating.
Uh-huh.
I was looking at the TV. When I look back, he just starts licking the plate.
Oh, he was already done. But what do you guys do? What do you guys are thankful for? And let's start there. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family, my mom, my sister, my brothers, everybody.
I'm thankful for like us having a life, because if we didn't
Ooh,
have a
going
life,
deep.
we wouldn't be
Silent
here
cheers.
talking.
In this wonderful podcast.
Exactly.
This podcast is being listened to throughout the world, which is amazing to me. I gotta show you guys all the different countries. I mean, France,
All right.
Brazil.
I saw
We got
South
Santo Domingo
America.
last week. We got what we got? The Netherlands. We got Kenya. I mean, there's
That's cool.
Australia.
Korea.
I mean,
Kenya sounds like a
there's
name.
so many countries. So
Yes.
a shout out to all of you guys listening out there. I'm
Yes.
thankful and I'm watching you guys. Okay, I see you out there.
Cheers.
Keep it going. I salute you guys. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I think that as much as I do, like for my kids, and I'm thankful for that and thankful for the family, I still feel that there's a little more we could do. So
Alright.
I'm trying to get my daughters to come with me on Thanksgiving in the morning time, and there's a church right by me, and just be one of the ones that serves the food to the homeless.
Oh,
I think that will be a touching thing for them to see how many people out there don't have a home, or how many people don't cook, or how many people are just for whatever reason they're not in the best of conditions. And I think that after that, providing a service for free to someone and saying hello and thank you and God bless you and stuff like that, then maybe go home at 3:00 and and you really sit down on the table and you start thinking of this is not just turkey, this is not just rice, this is not just beans, this is a whole new thing. This is they might feel different for the whole procedure of Thanksgiving. Open the door, please. They might feel just totally different for that. So I'm hoping that that's something that they could be really inspirational and maybe open their eyes to giving back to the community. That's what I really want to do this Thanksgiving. I want to start including that in my holiday spirit. And I think I'm going to start with Thanksgiving and then probably do it on Christmas also.
okay.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
really that's really motivating to other
Yeah, I
people.
mean,
probably.
Yeah.
if you're not a church person, you don't have to do church, but you could do a soup place. You could do they have like senior citizen homes. Spend an hour.
You
There
can
might be-
donate.
Yes, just spend an hour of your time. Giving money is always good, but you know what? Sometimes spending an hour of your time and saying hello to someone and God bless you, seeing them eat a nice warm plate of food, that might be motivational to them, or at least to yourself. I think that's the route that we should start taking. Start caring about more people than just ourselves.
This is giving me mad memories.
Okay, I
Or
mean,
like give the home.
Cause I went to my sister's friend's house. Her mom goes to church. She never usually has someone at home, so she was happy that we were there and she was giving us things, and I really think I should do that to other people too.
Yeah, I mean, if you know somebody, look, if you know somebody in your building that's by themselves, maybe their husband died, maybe the wife died, or maybe he's just an older person, knock on the door with a little plate of food. Be like, hey, thank you very much. I was thinking about you. And nothing wrong with
this
that.
topic makes me feel like I'm about to cry.
Me
No,
too.
there's nothing wrong with that. I think we're not only you, because you guys are younger kids, but adults also. We're so into our own, how we feel and what we did and what we don't and what we have and what we don't have, that we don't look back at people that just don't have anything. That'll be happy with a conversation.
Like clothes.
Like who?
Like clothes.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to start. I told the kids that we're definitely gonna get it done. I want to do like a little coat drive, a little clothes drive. Like clean your closet. If there's a sweater that you no longer wear because you don't like the way it looks, some kid is gonna be like, "Yo, I'm warm with this." Their house could have been burnt out or something, and you're helping them out. So we definitely gonna do that. We're gonna do a clothes drive and a little coat drive or something, and give to someone, to a Salvation Army or to a church or to a homeless center, something. We gotta show you kids what it's about. We have to give back.
I'm gonna participate.
Yeah, I'm gonna find all you guys.
I'm gonna give you.
Oh, you don't have to give me the shirt off your back.
No,
that's
not
beautiful.
the shirt. This.
Yeah, the sweater. Yeah, it's a nice sweater.
Because
Got a little
I
zip
already
in it.
have another sweater. I have multiple sweaters.
We'll talk about that. We're gonna have a little meeting.
Okay.
Before the holidays. Now that the months are getting closer, and then, let's make a trip out of it. Let's go out there and give back to somebody. You'll see a smile on someone's face, and it's really gonna change your life.
I'm gonna take this, a leather jacket that I have that I don't use,
Wow.
and I think I have another coat that my little brother doesn't use, so I'll take that.
I mean, please ask your parents. Don't take anything without asking your parents.
I'll ask her.
But we'll send out a little flyer, and we'll make something happen. And there's other countries that need stuff too. I mean, we're not going to that level yet, but let's start off small. Let's go to our community and let's see what we can do.
And also,
My mom
Yes, sweetie.
my mom ignores homeless people. She walks past them,
Tough.
and I'm when we went to Popeyes, I was like, Mom, give him the dollar. Mom, give him the dollar. Shaking her everywhere. Give him the dollar. And when we came out, then she gave him the dollar. Okay, are you happy now? And I'm like, yes, very happy.
I mean, we have to use opportunities when we can. I went to, not to Popeyes, I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken about a year ago. My daughters were a little smaller. And there was a lady outside asking for food. And I was like, I could give her money, or I could go inside and buy her the little chicken sandwich for $1. So I bought 2 extra ones, and I have 2 girls. So I gave each one of them, and I was like, give it to the lady. I said, she was asking for food. It's nice and warm. Give it to the lady. So they did give it to the lady, and the lady was really nasty. And that's not the point that I was trying to show you, but the lady was nasty, and it's because she really preferred the money, not the food. But she was saying, I want the food. So I thought in my heart, I did the right thing. I spent $2 out of my money. I wanted to make sure you were fed. And my daughters gave it to her. And I saw it in her face I didn't want this food. I wanted the money. So I just told the girls, thank you. Thank you for wanting to do that. And I walked to my car. And I think I saw the lady just throw it in the trash. But that's not, the thing is that we still gave. There might be a person out there that will actually take the food and eat it. And we were running the chance of it was a 50-50. So when your mother says she don't like to give to the homeless, it's because sometimes that homeless person could take that money and do something else with it. If they were saying, I want a cup of coffee, and I go to the store, I have no problem spending $1 and giving a person a cup of coffee in the morning. But if you say, yo, could I get $2? I'm like, $2? What you need? Oh, you want a cup of coffee and a bread and a roll? $1.25. If I have it, I'll give it to you. Yo, papi, let me get a coffee and a roll. That's the way I do it. But if you're going to be everyday coffee and a roll, that's not going to work either. But, I understand why she wouldn't give sometimes. But sometimes we have to take that chance. We have to go with our heart. If our heart says, you know what, let me give this person $1 because I think they could really use it. Or let me give this person a sandwich because they could use it. Then, we have to go with that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Every time my family has a birthday party, they we give them there's this lady that her husband died, and she really doesn't have that much, and I gave her a big piece of cake every time it's my birthday or it's one of my siblings' birthday.
Yeah, and you got a lot of siblings, so you must have a lot of birthday cakes.
Mm-hmm.
You got about 5 birthday cakes every month and a half.
Yeah, 5.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said, if in your heart you feel like you could give to a person, whether it's a last bite of your sandwich or whatever, you just have to just do it because that's the way you feel, and don't be upset if the person doesn't do the right thing. You understand? Hopefully, if you give it to somebody and they really hungry, they'll eat it. If you give it to somebody and they really want that money to buy a cigarette or to buy alcohol or something like that, they're not gonna be too happy that you bought them a sandwich. But you just got to do what your heart feels. If you feel like you if you could be okay with walking away and you gave the person something to eat, and that's fine. You did the right thing. So don't feel bad for that. I still give, even though that thing happened with my daughters. Every once in a while, when I go to a restaurant and I come home with a doggy bag, I don't come home with a doggy bag for me. I give it to people. There's people around my neighborhood that are homeless and stuff like that. I know them. I see them, and I'll be like, hey, call Boogie. It's one of my friends, call Boogie. And I go up to him and I'll be like, hey, Carl, you ate today? He was like, oh, not really, man. And I'll be like, yeah, I got some chicken, some rice, some baked potato, a salad, whatever. He'd be like, oh, good looking out. That's it.
Aww.
I did the best that I could do. So we have, as parents, because I'm a parent, obviously, we have to get you kids a little used to this thing. It's not all about us. It is about giving, and this is the best time, during the holidays to really, tell you guys that it's about giving and about helping out the community. I think it'll be great. I think we should do more.
Yeah,
I really think we should do more, and I think you guys should come up with some ideas. I mean, don't go by my ideas. Y'all could think. You're all 10 years old. Come up with something. Talk to me about it. We talk to Miss Francesca about it. Talk to Miss Maria about it. And let's do something. Even if we stand in front of the boys club and give out sandwiches. I don't care what it is.
Sandwich.
You understand? Like anything. Like let's make it happen. Let's make it happen so people know that we're here to give back.
Or like appreciate
Would
them.
it be?
Of course.
Would it be possible if some of us can help you guys pass out things? Like what you said, but
yeah, I mean that's
different parts of
all this. All it takes is planning, and you getting other people involved. If you 3 people want to get involved, and you find 4 other people that want to get involved that truly want to do it, I don't need all 300 people in the boys club to do it. I just need 20 kids that really want to do it, and 20 parents that want to show that example. Then be like, yeah, I'm gonna allow my daughter to do it. And it just gets done. We'll do it. You understand? So let's plan on something. Let's not just talk about it today and give up. Let's really, really plan on it, and hopefully we could we could make someone smile during this holiday season. It could be an adult. It could be an elderly person. It could be one of your friends. It could be somebody from the neighborhood. It could be a homeless person. It could just be a person that just wants to talk. So. Let's do that for somebody, and believe me, it's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you're gonna feel something different in your heart. I'm getting emotional just talking about it right now.
I'm probably gonna get emotional by the time we do it.
Yeah, I mean, you should. That's the thing, that you should get emotional, because then you could go home and be like, wow, I'm thankful for this pillow. I'm thankful for this milk that I could drink. I'm thankful for having 2 pajamas. I'm thankful for having a coat. Like, I'm thankful for everything.
I have an idea. There's this old lady in the park in front of Kids Bay.
Across the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
She always comes out at night. Would it be? Like at 6. Before we leave.
She's around?
Yeah. Before we leave, she's probably around. Can we, at least take a walk over there and give her something?
All right. Well, let's find out who this lady is. I usually get out by 7:00, so I'm gonna try to see She's in the park across the street. Let me see. Let me see when I park my car over there if I could go over and see what she's about, and maybe start off with something small, like give her a little lunch or something that's left over, and let's see if what's her situation, and if we can help her out, then let's do it. She's from the neighborhood. Let's do it. Let's start off. We can start off with one person, and help. We can help 20 people. The number is not. It's not the importance. Is that we're trying. As long as we're trying, I think that we're taking the right steps.
And also, the more the merrier.
Thank you. All right. So I really do appreciate you guys being here. I know I might have talked a little more than normal today, but
All right.
I was a little emotional about this.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you, and I'm thankful that you guys come to the Boys and Girls Club, that you give us the opportunity to help you guys and your parents, rely on us and respect what we do here. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for seeing you guys grow. I mean, you guys, some of you guys I know already since you were 6 years old, and now you're 10 years old, and pretty soon you'll be a teenager, and you'll be in high school and going to college, and hopefully, things that we've taught you here will carry on in your life, and that's what we're about. You want to say goodbye to anybody or say thanks to anybody?
Thanks for everyone in this podcast that is watching and helping us grow.
Thank you. That was nice. What about you?
Thanks for everybody listening to us.
Okay, that's beautiful.
We love you so much.
Ooh, there's so many ideas that I want to say.
Okay, I mean, we need to talk off the air. We need to get these ideas. You all can talk amongst yourselves, get these together, put them on paper, and then, let's present them to our director, and let's get something done. All right, because we can't be talkers and not doers. We got to be doers. So we got to start doing. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. And, it's almost time to go.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Check, 1 2 1 2 check.
We're out of here.